And we're live. I believe we're live. Come on, YouTube. And there we are. There we go. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another lunch stream with RSG. Glad to have you guys here. Wondering what this is? That's okay. We're here just to bring you something fun to listen to wherever you may be out there in the world, whether it's morning, noon, or night, whether you're at work, getting ready for work, or you're going home from work. It doesn't matter. We're bringing something fun to listen to on whatever it is you may be doing, whether you're watching this live later on, as we talk shop about Star Wars Galaxy Heroes and have some fun doing it. Welcome to all the skewers out there. Make sure you say hello in chat. We like to shout out everybody, so whip out your pickles, do whatever it is you need to do. Get those greetings in there, and we will shout you guys out. I'm glad to have you guys here. Join us for another lunch stream. I'm Ranger J 1999, your host and part of the RSG crew. Joining me, I've got Grim the Mechanic.
Good afternoon.
And Finity, who I think is here.
Hi.
Oh, there he is. You haven't said anything, Finn. I was sort of like you.
Because I was waiting for my meeting to finish. So I had jumped into Zoom. So as soon as it finished, which it just finished, I was like, "Yay, I'm ready!" And then I jumped in.
Perfect timing. There you go. So there you go.
Now I'm hungry.
Well, deal with it. just.
I worked out this morning, and then I had some eggs, but that apparently isn't enough. So now I'm hungry.
Well, yeah.
Well, that's okay, Finn. We got pickles and tacos in chat.
That's right. That should make you hungry at all.
So I was thinking of being good, right? And then going to this place that makes like a fruit and veggie smoothie shake type things.
That's not bad. Yeah.
I was thinking, like, you know what? After the lunch stream, maybe I'll do that, and I'll be somewhat good, because the options are that Chick-fil-A. Or like a slice of cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory. One of those things is not like the other. Just saying.
I'm leaning more towards Chick-fil-A and a cheesecake.
One of those things is not like the other.
That's not conducive to your diet.
I know it's not, but man, the craving for
just drink water. Go get your smoothie. God damn it, Finn! Quit doing that shit. All right. Seriously.
I think the most important question would be, like, why not do all three?
Because
that way
one
you
of
get
them
the
is not good
thing.
For me right now.
About two of those are not good for you right now.
No, Chick-fil-A is okay. Chick-fil-A, because I calorie count. I don't do. I only calorie count. It works well for me, so I calorie count.
More than
I
just
can
the
get
calories.
I know it is, but calorie counting works for me, and so calorie counting allows me to eat normal stuff and just eat stuff in moderation. So Chick-fil-A actually is fine. I know that quality-wise it's not good.
No.
I'm not arguing quality-wise it's not good, but what I'm saying is that calorie-wise
it's not good,
it
Finn.
works.
Damn
it's
it,
delicious,
Finn.
And it's chicken. I'm happy.
But
the smoothie is actually very good.
Just get the
The cheesecake is not, because I don't know if you've looked before. A slice of cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory is somewhere in the neighborhood of 800 to 1,500 calories.
It's not good. Yeah.
It's just like, I didn't work out enough to justify that today.
No.
Unless I made that like my entire meal, but it's not.
Finn, you get the smoothie to cancel out the cheesecake.
That doesn't work. You have to exercise.
You have to exercise. That's not how it
it's
works.
calorie counting, Grim. Eating something does not allow me to cancel out eating something else. I have to work out to burn. Oh my god, this is awful.
I know. Listen to your boy Ranger J 1999.
Telling me to eat something in order to cancel out something else.
Yeah.
What?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to...
if you eat broccoli, you can eat all the cheesecake you want. It works out
exactly.
fine.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's what I'm going to do.
No,
one bite of broccoli, one bite of cheesecake. One bite of broccoli, one bite of cheesecake.
That's not how that works. No. Jesus. Good Lord.
But if you don't eat your broccoli, you can't have dessert.
You can't have your meat either. God damn it, stop it.
It's not a sugary smoothie, actually. So it's just like regular fruit. They don't add any sugar or anything like that. And mainly is veggies.
The smoothie that I've been drinking is, I use almond milk, cinnamon, bananas, and peanut butter. And it's delicious. I love it.
I actually don't know what this place... You know what? I'm going to look it up right now. So this is a new place in the mall here. And there used to be like just salads, but now they do like the veggie shakes and stuff too. So I actually don't know what exactly they put in their smoothie. So it's going to be a little bit of an asparagus too.
Yeah.
So I have to look it up.
That's not bad. You can get a kill.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and look it up right now.
Yeah, you can get all kinds of good smoothies out there.
Yeah. I'll update as we go along here.
Yeah.
Because it's called Juice and Greens.
Yeah.
That's the name of the place. It's called Juice and Greens.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try and figure that out.
So if you guys could, if you would, if you should, maybe you would, Give us a thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. Hit that like button. It really does make a big difference. And we're pushing for 5,000 subs. We're making a big push. So if you know of anybody that would like maybe benefit from RSG, share the stream. Share the info with your guilds, things of that nature.
Share the load.
Share the load. Let's load, precious. And then see if we can get some more subscribers. We're trying to make the big push for subs here on YouTube and for Twitch. If you'd like to sub on Twitch, and that's really a good benefit because you can do all the funny little emojis and stuff that we have. And you can do super chat here if you want to as well. Got all kinds of new stuff, funny stuff that's popping up on the screen, things of that nature. So it works out nicely. And we're glad to have you guys here joining us on this terrific Taco Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. Enjoy your tacos wherever they are, however you like them, whatever you like in your taco. But whip out your pickle, say hello in chat. We're about to shut you guys out. And we'll do like we normally do with our lunch streams. We're going to have me suffer through mod depression. Already did the event and got some mods, so we've got a lot of mods to roll here. We'll get to that here in a minute or two. We're going to do a roster review. We do one of those as pretty much as every day that we can. And then last but not least, we'll get to your questions. So if you have some questions you'd like to pose to us, then please do. Wait, Roosh says, Dr. Feelgood, does Ranger's volume seem a little low? Is it low? Can you guys
sound fine to me in Zoom? Let's see the stream here.
Yeah, let me see if I can turn this up a little bit. We did change some stuff up, so let me.
Whose volume seems low?
It says mine, so let me turn it up a little bit.
Okay. You guys are asking Ranger to be louder. That's a new one.
Yeah, right.
I mean, yeah. I don't think that request has ever been made in RSG ever.
Yeah, compared to Finn and myself, you are really low in on the stream there, Ranger.
We'll try test.
Test testicle.
No, I'm gonna try properties here.
Icicle.
Let's see here. Advanced auto properties.
Ranger can stay quiet. Revenator. I can be louder. Just no one wants to hear me louder. Unless I'm laughing. For some reason, apparently when I'm laughing, people are amused. I was giggling like crazy yesterday on Marvels. Because you guys were having way too much fun with McVenom.
Alright, let me see now. That should be better. I should be louder now. You guys should be able to hear me. Test on the stream. Test. Yeah, better. Is it better or too
Grim
loud?
has the stream open, so he'll check.
No, I'm not
Yeah,
going to
you're
do this.
considerably
Oh,
louder
God.
now.
Yeah, okay.
Yay!
Yay! And then we got EXO donating. What the hell is that?
Much better.
Okay. Okay, there we
Some
go.
people saying it's a little too loud.
A little too loud? Okay, let me filter it again.
Revenator. Ranger's too quiet, therefore Finn should read questions instead.
Alright, let's go.
I know why you are suggesting that, sir, and I agree.
Let me test it now. Should be a little bit better now. Should be in the range that you wanted. Alright, so I've turned it up. So there you go. Alright, so there we go. So let's say hi to all the skewers. Let's see who's all in here. A lot of skewers going on. Let's say hi to everybody. Revenator's here with the wave. Let's see here. Who the Hut says, happy lunch hour, skewers. So far, 3-0 in GAC. Whipped out his pickle. That's right. Whip out your pickle when you go undefeated. Belris says, Taco Tuesday. I think Revenator's onto something here. No, I said it was Taco Tuesday. Don't give Revenator credit for me putting that in the title.
Yes, because you made up Taco Tuesday.
The damn right I did. It's just RSG. We claim credit for everything.
That's right. I was waiting for you to say that.
God
damn
damn
right.
it, Finn.
RSG claims
How
credit
dare
for creating
you
Taco
question
Tuesday.
me on that, Finn?
I was waiting for you to say that because nothing is official until it is said on stream.
That's
RSG
true.
has created Taco Tuesday.
Yeah.
Now you know it for sure.
It's it's science.
Wait a second. Taco Tuesday? Ranger, do you have the Craggle?
Do I have the what?
The Craggle!
The hell is that?
Oh my god.
I actually
The
don't
Lego
know what
movie?
the Craggle is.
I'm going to just keep moving on.
You haven't seen the Lego movie.
I have, but I don't, just because it doesn't something register immediately in my head.
Please tell me chat recognized that.
I know now. I know what you're talking about. I'm aware now what you are talking about, but it didn't click for me at first. Ye old crazy glue. I'm aware now, but
I mean,
it took me. It didn't register until you said Lego Movie.
I know. I could start throwing stuff out to Grim. He'd be like, "What's that?" And I'm like, "You don't know about that? What's wrong with you?" All right, Nightmare. Good afternoon,
I
Pickle
agree.
people.
Slash Ren Roads.
So Nightmare, glad to have you here. Gav P says, "Happy Tuesday, RSG peeps. Skewers, get your pickles out all over the place." Oh, that's a lot of pickles. And thumbs up from our good friend Gav P. Hacks Redneck says, "Morning, Skewers. Glad to have you here, Hacks." Darth Vader 87 with a good morning. Revenant with the I blame Finn emoji. Well, that's what it's there for. General Gravis says, "Where the party at? The party be wherever you want it to be, yo." Makwa says, Yeller back at you there, homie. Dorn Jack says, "What's up, RSG peeps? Glad to have you here, TJ." Nobunaga says, "Aloha, Skewers. Rise and shine." Damn right. Skywalker Vader, Canadian representation up north there with his frozen pickles and maple syrup out there, says, "Good afternoon, everyone, eh?" And whipped out his pickles. Those frozen pickles, eh? Let's see. Michael H19 with a happy Tuesday. Makwa with some tacos being displayed. Very nice. Dobby's here. He says, "Hello, everyone. From Hogwarts. He's a free elf." Stoner's here. He says, "Hey, y'all. Stoner Jedi, Zala Takedown. Make sure you check out his channel if you could."
Why?
What takes?
Oh my god.
What?
No, I just got a friggin' email with Buffalo Wild Wings wanting to give me 6 free wings.
Don't.
I don't think I can.
Lunch.
Don't tempt me, Frodo! I dare not take it.
I don't think I can justify wings today. I'll have to work out extra tomorrow to try and do it.
No,
okay, I have until the 23rd.
Yeah, okay,
I have
good.
until the 23rd.
So really work out tomorrow, then you can have your wings, Finn.
Yeah.
Jason Krulik says hello and good morning. Let's see here. Grande Verga says, "Get some hot sauce." That's true. I eat hot sauce with everything. It's delicious. James O'Mahony says, "Finn, stop bitching." Yeah, there you go. MK007, as Grande would say, with the wave. Glad to have you here. CBO97, my military brother from another mother, says, "Good morning, RSG crew."
Oh my god, this is awful.
Danilo,
Ranger.
What? I'm trying to get through the names.
I got another ad from Cheesecake Factory.
For Christ's sakes.
They're gonna deliver if I order delivery of Cheesecake Factory, they're gonna charge me $0 for a delivery fee and include a free cheesecake.
Well, just say no.
But it's a
I don't care. I
don't know. I think I probably speak for everyone in chat when I say free cheesecake. Where do I sign up?
Why is Cheesecake Factory listening to my thoughts?
Because it's called advertisement in psychology and knowing that you're weak. Danilo Papaya says, "Hello there." Hello there back to you. Matt Bailey with his wonderful greeting says, "Gracious good morning, gentlemen." And to you, my friend. Slap Meat Head says, "Yo, yo, yo. Yo, I'm just saying hi, yo. You know what I'm saying? Let's see who else is here. Slash Finn Rhodes is here, says, "Just count higher, Finn. Problem solved." Well, he's got to do more working out to do that. Belrus says, "Just eat pickles, Finn, and you'll be fine." No, that's true. That's good.
Pickles are 0 calorie.
I've eaten a lot.
Actually,
Oh, wow.
They're really good. Mm-hmm. Dr. Gonzo H with the howdy. Rooster's not helping. I'm not going to read that out. That's just cruel. Good Lord. Rooster is here, though, and he says, whip him out, Skewers. He's got the pickles going on.
What did he say? What did he say that was cruel?
Adam's Peanut Butter Cup Fudge Ripple Cheesecake.
I do like that one.
Yeah, so
I like that one. That is one of my favorites from Cheesecake.
Just don't do it.
So I've said that, I don't know if I mentioned this, right? So my willpower to not buy something is fairly high. No, it's actually fairly high. But
not when it comes to food.
If I buy it and it's somewhere just in the house, my willpower is awful.
Yeah.
Because I'm one of those like graze eaters where like I'll just suddenly want to have like a snack. And so I'll like go and wander for snacks. And if there's like cookies and Oreos, that's what I'm going to go for. That's usually why I leave yogurt and cheese, the string cheese. Yeah. Those are my favorites.
Yeah. Rooster says, "Whip them out, Skewers." Glad to have you here. Dr. Feelgood, he's the one that makes you feel all right with the pickle hype. Very nice. Let's see here. Who else is in here? JG Hot Ones here says, "Good afternoon." Says, we've got a question. We'll get to that here in a little bit.
Here you go. Paulo Gari, Garre. Hello from Italy. Quarantine won't stop us from watching RSG.
You're goddamn right. The coronavirus can lick our ass.
Stay safe. Stay safe,
Let's see here. Proper Catch with the Happy Taco Tuesday. Glad to have you here. I'm just looking for
See, there's people agreeing with me. See, Briarius, Aegon, and Xylo are the same way. Like, when you're at home and there's stuff around, like, you'll just eat it. But if you're in the store, you can hold yourself from buying it. So if it somehow ends up magically in your house, then it's a bad sign. That's why this free delivery of cheesecake is very...
Don't do it.
Very evil.
Don't.
But it's not just the free delivery. You actually get a free cheesecake.
I know. That's why it's evil.
Just stop it. Just suck it up. Jedi Jelly says the Force is strong here. The dark side of the Force is strong here, Jelly. I found you.
Join the dark side. We have cheesecake.
Oh, damn it, Grim! I don't want to go to the dark side for cheesecake. Oh, well.
Grim, I'm going to mute your ass right now. You're being cruel. Angel Chiss says, "What's up, fellow Kybers? What's going on, my man?" Nathan H with the Ola Skewers. Very nice. Got everybody here. Rocking and rolling. Fourth Okagi's here. Very nice. He says, "What's up, RSG peeps?" Very cool. Glad to have all you guys here. Make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe. If you want to do the funny little sound bits and stuff like that, you can. So let's rock and roll. It's time for that time of the stream where we, it's time for mod depression. I don't know how else to say it. It's time for that part of the day where Ranger J 1999, being the mongrel idiot that he is, thinks that he can get something decent from mods, and it turns out that it's... it doesn't
Here's
work
your
out
mistake.
like that. Yeah,
It's now time for that part of the show where Ranger regrets his life decisions.
When it comes to mods, I have a lot of regrets. So we're going to go in here. We got a bunch of health mods we got to roll, so we're going to see if there's anything that has speed. Nope, it doesn't. Okay, that one does. Let's just take it to 12, see what happens. Defense. Didn't really. No, that's getting sold. Alright, what's this one? It's got speed on it. Okay, it's an offensive health mod. Let's see what we get here. Ooh, 17. Alright, so it's an offensive mod.
Nice.
Arrow, we'll take that. 17 speed, we'll take that. That's not great, but it's pretty solid. We'll take it. Let's see here. Alright, that one we know sucks.
Shadow Val was totally missed.
Did he?
Ranger skipped you.
I didn't see your name pop up, Shadow. Oh, there you are. Sorry, it keeps updating, so I do the best I can, Shadow. But, you know, as I always say, keep saying hi. We'll get you. Shadowville, our H-Town representation. Deep in the heart of Texas. All right.
Utah, I don't know if he said hi to you. Ranger's just skipping everyone.
Yeah, I'll do what I want.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I ain't got time
saying
for
hi to everybody in chat.
I ain't got time for y'all bullshit, saying hi and being all nice and shit. Alright, let me see here. No, these purples aren't rolling too well, so okay, this is automatically rolling up because it's we'll take an arrow for 30 speed. Not bad, we'll take that. Another decent mod. Decent indeed. Let's see here. Crit chance. Let's see here. Nope. Not hitting. It's either feast or famine. It's either it's hitting or it's not hitting. Shit.
I'll try. Let me see if I have any mods that I can slice with you here.
No, please don't.
Just
I don't want you to suffer like I am, Finn. Please don't.
That's okay.
One of us has to suffer. Doesn't mean we all have to suffer. All right, next one. Okay, blue didn't hit. So we're going to go to the next blue. Let's see if we get anything. Okay. Let's see the next one. And nope, that didn't hit either. Okay. And I think we have one green mod on these. Okay, let's check this. 9 and miss. All right, let's sell this shit here. Oh, we have some speed mods we need to do first. All right, so let's filter and go to the speed mods. I have pulled some of those this morning. All right. Let me look here. We'll just go through. No golds. And in the purples. Let me look. I have one purple. We'll roll this, see if we get anything. It's got protection. I'd like to hit speed on it, but defense is showing that's not a good sign. No, okay. That double defense showing, that's not good. Double D ain't working for me. All right, we got a blue with 5 speed. Come on, hit big. Hit big, god dang it, hit big! I hit 9, that's a possibility. We'll roll that up. Could hit something here. We'll lock that one. That's a possibility to roll. That's not...
I got a 2-hit green with 8 speed.
Well, that's
terrible.
Yes, thanks.
I'll have to slice it up some more. It's another one that goes into my collection for the asparagus later.
Okay. Let's see here. Now we got some grays. Well, one 4-dot mod, so we won't even dick around with that. All right, let's see what we get here on these. 3 speed. It is protection. Damn it, I gotta keep that one. We'll keep that one. Maybe we'll slice that. We'll see. What's this? offense, arrow. Let's hit, see what we get. Nothing. Next one. Roll. 12. And nothing. Alright, like, don't be dicking around up there and give me a stroke. Health, offense, defense. Oh, God, I don't want to. Jesus.
Hey, Ouchie.
Oh, there's Ouchie girl. Ouchie girl. Hey, girl. Alright, that's crap. Last one, see. Alright, speed 4. We'll keep it. Why not? Not a great mod, but yeah. Alright, let's sell the rest of this garbage because get this crap out of here. Okay, get all this poopy out of here. And then we'll go do a slice. I'm going to keep that one. Alright, let's see here. There was a blue one that hit that speed. I want to see if we can slice that. You sort by speed, that might help. See if we can get a slash in for everything's said and done. Alright. Alright, my lights. What the hell is going? God damn it. It's like a party over here.
The ghost is attacking Ranger again.
I told you not to roll that mod, Ranger. Like, oh, shit.
It is the ghost of mods past.
Oh. No, that one didn't hit. That's
Here is what your future would have looked like had you actually hit that 20 speed mod.
It's a Wonderful Life with Mods with Ranger J 1999. Well, you see, Mary said to roll the mod. Alright, got a 9 speed here. Let's see if we can slice this. Oh, we just need some materials here. I think I used all my energy already. I did use the energy. We'll save it. You know what? We're going to save it because you can always do it to learn. But we got some mods. I mean, it's not. That one hit 17. It'll be 18. I mean, but my luck, that's just the way it is. It's been a long time since I got a 20 speed mod of any sort, so it's not been going well. So overall, depression. All right, hold on. Let me take over for a second. Come here, you son of a bitch.
Ranger's off to go fight the ghost of mod depression.
Bugger shit, come here.
God, so
I command thee.
He had a German rage.
Make me get out of this chair again.
There you go. He has fought away the ghost of mod depression past.
That's right. I had an
He
old
had a
priest.
techno guy.
I had a young priest and an old priest help me. The rights were said.
Nathan H., who are you gonna call mod busters?
When there's something strange and you're rolling mods, who you gonna call? That was your cue, Finn. You fucked it up. All right, good job.
No, but I'm having to. Mod busters.
I ain't afraid of no mod. Do 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 do. I ain't afraid of no mod. Do 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 do.
Ouchie, possibly.
What?
Ouchie said, "Am I still dreaming?" Kinda.
Okay.
Nah, this isn't a dream, it's a nightmare.
All right, let's get into our roster review for today, shall we? Should be a lot of fun. There we go. And today we're doing finally we're doing Nightmare's profile. And they are in Sand Trooper Squad. Welcome, come on down, Nightmare. It's your turn to shine in the roster reviews. And Nightmare says the following: I need help with both of my arenas, whether I need to relic tunes higher or mod them better. Well, this is a pretty simple one, straight to the point there, Dr. Finn. Mm-hmm. So, he's running the Kenobi fleet. I mean, there's not much more else you can do than run that fleet. It's just, yeah. I mean, you're getting into the top 20, it looks like. He had 19, so there's not much more you can do than just gotta do the battles.
Let's start with the basics, right? So, Nightmare, for your climbs in arena, what do you feel are the issues, right? Do you think that it's a timing issue that you don't have enough time to use all of your attacks?
Do you not care?
Are you hitting particular? Yeah. Are you not? It sounds like you're interested in arena, so I don't think it's exactly asking about it. But do you feel like you are hitting a wall against particular teams? Right. So that's what. Those are the first initial questions to help us decide where we look at for both of them, because you have reasonable squads for both. I'm looking at your Padme team, and I'm not sure where I would tell you to relic more. I mean, you have a little bit there, but
it's just
you have a relic 7 Jedi Knight Anakin,
it's a 4.
Team. Yep,
that's it.
I mean, you're good on relics. I would not. You have a relic 7 Kenobi, you have a relic 7 Anakin, and you have a relic 4 Padme.
I'm going to tell
and
you
a
right
relic
now,
5 Ahsoka. Like, you're fine.
I'm going to tell you what's happening is with these relic gases. If they see that team on their way up, they're going to hit you every time because that's just an easy win. I mean, Padme on offense is incredible. She can take out anything. I mean, it is stupid, especially the relics you've got. But on defense, it ain't holding worth anything because it's just the AI is stupid and it's too easy to hit in a way that's like, you know.
Well, not to mention the Watt Darth Revan combo that counters gas. That one counters Padme as well. So
okay. So he's in a
when I
fleet
see
chart.
Padme, I go straight after that because that's an easy win for my Darth Revan Watt team.
So he said he's in a fleet shard that has 3 team instinct guys that call in and snipe him.
But there's not much you can do about that.
Unfortunately, there is not much you can do about that.
You're just gonna have to just do the best
I remember
you
us
can.
talking about it. Like the only other option would be to try and create your own shard.
Yeah.
And if there are 3 people from TI that are holding you back and sniping you because they want to hold their positions and whatnot, then that means there's probably a lot of people they're excluding. So that means you then find other people in your shard and try to create a shard chat. But otherwise, that's pretty much it. No, Briarius, that's not necessarily going to work. So there are...
It could.
No,
but...
No, so here's the problem.
But yeah,
there are services out there. There are services out there that tell you when you've been hit. For those that are at that level and doing those kind of things, then when they get hit, then they know and they snipe right back and coordinate. So it may help you a little bit just to throw them off, but if they get notified when they get hit, then it's not going to help you, right? So unfortunately, it's a tough situation. If you're in the top 50, you're at least getting crystals, right? So that's good.
Yeah,
maybe you can sneak into the top 20.
That's 100 crystals.
Yep.
And that's
so
totally
it'll be
fine.
kind of a slow progression.
Yeah, it's fine. If you get into the top 20, just don't hit those guys. Get into the top 20 so they don't hit you, unless they're, try to ignore them for a little bit. Maybe they just get sick of... If you're not hitting them, maybe they just will stop hitting you. If they're, could be the thing just hits other people on your way to climbing, and then that way
or
they kind of
promise not to give out their secrets and they won't kick you out.
No, well, no about that.
Well, Grim isn't helping you any.
Yeah, don't listen to Grim.
But it's the truth.
No, don't listen to Grim. Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I would try to inch up. I wouldn't necessarily try to push all the way in the top. So this is going to be a little bit of a finesse. It'll just depend on what the guys want to do in your shard. There isn't a lot that you can do with that, but push into the top 50. Just try to stay in the top 50. Don't make waves. As soon as you hit the top 30, they put out the word. Well, top 30 is fine, right? Just stay in the top 50. So your initial goal is top 50, so you can get the crystal, right? So you just stay there. You can try to move forward and just stay towards the bottom, right? If you try to progress too much, you're going to cause waves. You're going to be able to figure out which guys that you hit are going to cause issues. So if there are particular guys that you hit that end up getting you sniped, avoid those people, find the other ones that are in a similar situation to yourself, hit them, try to stay up a little bit higher, and try to, like I said, this is going to be a little bit of a weird finesse play to see if you can maybe they'll let you get in, at least into the top 50 or like the top 25 and stuff. But the other thing is it's hard to know for sure like what the best action is. There isn't a lot you can unfortunately do. I'm sorry you're in that situation. It's just
I mean, you can try to reach out to them and try to, I don't know if you have or not, and and see if they'll say, look, I just want to get in the top 20. I'm not trying to cause any waves, and try to be cool about it. If not, then, if they're going to keep doing it, then try to finesse it that way. The other thing is reach out to your other shard mates, say, hey, look, I've been trying to be cool with these guys. They're not being cool. Can you guys help me a little bit with that? And a lot of shard people will work on you if you're cool about it. But yeah. We don't allow.
There are some that
actually I do know how shard chats work, Gonzo. Yeah, I've been in the top 10 before.
So for us, we're not bullies or anything like that. The only thing we don't like is when the only time that we all work together against someone is when we reached out to them and said, hey, you want to be? We see that you're trying to climb up. You want to be a part of the rotation. These are the times. We won't hit you. You can just climb up to there. Just rotate with the guys up top, and they're like, no. I'm like, are you sure? We're being really nice about this. We take our turns. I don't get one every day. I rotate. No, okay.
Yeah. And Dr. Gonzo, you're not wrong. Climbing aggressively is usually the best way. Here's the problem. And Nightmare,
but
you
it's
can confirm.
It's also a good way for them to be like all, if you're intentionally knocking people down to get recognized, a lot of the times they'll go the wrong way and they will intentionally push you out.
Depends.
Rather than contact you.
Yes and no. So initially it will be, the more consistent you are, the less they're going to be thrilled with having to deal with you every day because it interrupts their schedule. The problem is you're dealing with the shard chat with TI people.
Right.
So what that means is that you are dealing people with wallets that don't care.
Right.
Right, and that cannot be lost in this situation. And Nightmare, the way to actually get into the shard chat is to go crazy and just keep on sniping them, but you have to be able to spend crystals and keep up with that.
Right, you're gonna have to do
that's
10
not
to
something
15
most people
battles
want
a
to
day.
do.
You're just constantly hitting them over and over and over again, and then you can go and look. We can do this one of two ways. I'm going to spend 150 crystals of refreshes a day just to mess with you. We can call truce, but then again, it's 3-on-1. It's not like this is a 1-on-1 situation. This is a 3-on-1 situation. So that's
you're gonna have to and you don't have the crystal intake.
See, so it won't get annoying for them because there's 3 of them. So if it's
have to actually attack, refresh, and attack over and over and over and over again every day at your payout hour specifically. And that's the way you can force yourself into the shard chat because that's when they get annoyed. But if you don't do that, then you have to try and go the friendly way, which may not... It gets you in potentially in a different path, but not necessarily the best one.
Yeah.
So it's hard.
I try to reach out to some of the other people in the shard first and say, hey, I'd like to be a part of this. What do I need to do? Just be friendly toward the other people in the shard and say... like to do this and that and just start getting on just so they get to know you. You're not just a name. They know you. So and say, look, I want to work. I want to get into the top 20. Here's the issue I'm having. What do I need to do? And sometimes pressure from the shard chat will be on those 3 guys. Like, hey, quit being douches. The guy wants to be reasonable. So you could try that as well. But I've always said the shard chat's going to be a douche, and they're going to be a douche. Just be a douchebag. If you try to be reasonable and stuff, then at least do 1 refresh a day of just getting 5 more attacks, and just make one of their lives. Just focus on one of, just make their life miserable as best you can. It's going to be hard 3v1, but try the diplomacy first, and then you can try to do that. When it comes to your arena, I mean, your team is pretty nasty. It's just too easy of a team to climb over. So it's going to be harder for you, especially with Gas being in the mix. Heroic Darth Revan teams. I mean, they're just looking at your team going, yeah, that'll be fun. So it's going to be hard for you to get in there. I don't know how many battles you're doing a day to get to where you're at currently. I mean, you're averaging 34. I don't know if you're just doing 5 battles and that's it. So
I really wish they'd kind of show a little bit more of a shard history as far as arena battles, who you might be fighting, what teams might be facing in your
it'd be nice.
In your range.
So just 5,
because then it would give us more information to work on.
So what you can do, Nightmare, since you're at 34, right? to get into the top 20 with 5 more battles, maybe even higher, spend the 50 crystals to do 5 more battles. Consistently get in there, right? So that you start making your presence there. If you're just going to do 5, until you get to a point where if you can get into the top 20 and stay there, then, get that 250 crystals. You lose 50 because you do the refresh, but you can start getting in there consistently. And if your sharks start seeing you in there, they'll be like, okay, you want to rotate, stuff like that.
And don't forget the prize increase, right? So this is what sometimes people forget, and that's why if you can start attacking a little bit earlier, the refreshing of the arena makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you go from top 50 to top 20, your crystals increase from 150 to 200.
Right.
So just by increasing within that range, you've already made up the cost of the crystal. So now
Right.
you're getting a little bit more arena currency, which doesn't matter. But with 5 attacks, if you are close to the top 50 or towards close to the top 20, right? 5 attacks can get you from like rank 50, right? All the way up to then you do your 5 attacks, you push up towards like bottom 20, you can probably push into top 20. 5 more attacks can get you into the top 10.
Right.
Right? So that's what you need to try and do, I think, in your arena, because the 50 crystals will pay itself out as long as you do not have the problem where you hit a wall and there are people you cannot beat. Right?
Yeah.
If your issue is just you do 5 attacks and this is as high as you can go, but you're beating everybody up there, refresh and push higher. If you're getting 5 attacks in, but you lose some of them, then you may want to consider not refreshing and just trying to get your arena squad more like hashed out so that you can just continually beat them. Right? So that would be the strategy in your regular arena to get higher. Now, if you're in an arena chat or whatever, make sure that for this strategy, you will be attacking in the hour before your hour of payout, right? Because you're doing 10 attacks, which means you need 2 hours of time to push through. So you will want to make sure that you're not hitting anybody as you go up. So just little note on that.
All right. But let's see where you are with some of your bigger hitting heavy teams. We know you've got the Padme team. Let's look at some of the other ones. I'm just thinking for arena. Your Sith Empire team, how's it looking? It's getting there.
He's got Malik, which is a bonus.
Getting to 7 stars. He'll be done soon, and then
He has a really solid droid team too. His
Yeah.
Beavis team is pretty good.
And
he's
got gas unlocked. So yeah, you've got your so.
And his clones are relic too.
Yeah, so I mean, just keep working on gas and Malik. Those 2 teams. I mean, once you get gas done, you'll be sitting pretty, because then, you're not using you can use the Padme team to climb, but you can, gas just for me just works. No, I mean, the only people that knock me back are people that have gas. I don't hardly ever get. There's one guy with a Darth Revan team, but he has to do something funky with it to beat my team. But that'll help you out tremendously as well. So keep working on Malik, keep working on gas, start getting your gas and your Darth Revan team squared away. And you'll be fine. You'll start doing better in arena as well. So I mean, that's really, really, really good that you've got those characters undone. So congratulations on
We'll
that.
get to the mods, no worries.
Well, that's just really what I wanted to look at. I mean, that's just his biggest issue that he wanted us to look at. So if you want to go right into Mosfin, we can.
Yeah, that was the next thing. Yeah, so looking at your mods, I mean, I'm not seeing anything crazy. It looks like you focused heavily on the speed on your Darth Revan team over your Padme team, which is fine.
That makes sense.
The Padme team can use a lot of speed too, right? So I wouldn't necessarily neglect speed too much on your Padme. Like your Padme, for example, has 106 speed using health sets, right? So that gives her a lot of survivability. Depending on what kind of mods you have, you could replace the health set, because the health set bonus isn't great, to be honest. The health primaries are, and so maybe you have speed sets that have speed with the health primaries that may benefit you a little bit more on Padme, because for everything besides a Darth Revan counter, Padme fast works out really nicely. Because once she starts giving the protection up with her raise the fist, and then she does the kick stun, like Padme gets your team rocking very easily if she has some speed. Your Anakin is modded fine. He has a lot of damage to him, so Anakin is fine. Your Ahsoka also is modded with a bunch of damage. No issue with Ahsoka. Only thing I'll mention, if you're facing a lot of... again, I'm not sure what your shard is composed of. If you're facing a lot of Padme teams, right, then you may want to consider offense primary on the triangle because Kenobi gives crit immunity. If you're facing gases and stuff, then you're fine. So you're pretty good. You're pretty good there. The mods on your Kenobi are very health oriented with some tenacity. I mean, I don't really see an issue there. If you want to consider making the circle mod that you have a health primary instead of a protection primary, might serve you a little bit better, but nothing major. I mean, overall, your mods are in pretty good shape, at least with your Padme team and your Darth Revan team. Looking at where your offense mods are on Yoda and Han Solo, and I mean, these are on good characters. You're doing a really good job with focusing your mods on the correct characters.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing any issues really with your modding. Good job. You've done a very good job on your modding and focusing on particular characters and getting them together. Anything else I would mention at this point is going to be so minor in what I would mention that I don't think you necessarily have to worry about it. So
there's really no issues here.
No, you're doing really well with modding. Very nicely done.
All right, so we're gonna let you. I mean, you only had a little bit of stuff there that you want us to look at, Nightmare. If there's anything else, pop it in the chat, and we will read it here for you and answer your questions. So this is your time to get your question in about anything else you want us to look at, which we'd be more than glad to do. So if you want to go do that, go ahead. We'll give him a second to respond. Why were we giving him a second to respond? Finn, tell the folks out there in TV land how they can get a roster review from RSG.
Sure. Head on to the RSG Discord. The link is in the description below. Message me, Finity, saying that you would like a roster review. Please include a link to your GG page. And then I will message you that you're in the queue. If I don't say you're in the queue, then chances are I have missed your message. So just message me back in about 24 hours. If I haven't messaged you again, just ask if you're in the queue and whatnot. It's not that I'm ignoring you. It's just that I missed the message.
Yeah.
Once you're in the queue, the wait right now is about a week and a half or so. Then I will message you as your day gets closer or as your spot in the queue gets closer. Schedule a specific day for your roster review to occur. And then on the lunch stream, we will do it. And if you guys are in the chat, we'll talk with you guys and make sure you guys have all your questions answered.
All right.
There you go.
Should I switch out C-3PO with Shock T? No.
For Arena?
Yeah.
No. For GAC, potentially. It just depends on how you are setting up your teams. 3PO works really well on that team. If you have gas, right, then Shock T has no place. So what I typically do is I'm going to put Shock T on my Padme team and 3PO goes on my CLS team because then CLS with Han and Chewie just wreck fools because of the exposes that are coming on. So it just depends on how you set up your team. But for the purposes of Arena, no, 3PO is going to give you your best.
All right. And let's see. And he says, and is not going for Galactic Legend going to kill me? No.
Hold on, let me look at this character.
It's not going to kill you, man. Just focus on what you're focusing on. I mean, eventually you're at that point where you're going to want to go for Galactic Legends, but I mean, let's get your stuff rounded out first. I think that's going to give you more bang for your buck than going for a Galactic Legend.
He's in a really interesting position.
Well, first order, he's
because
still got
he has a lot of relics on the top, right? So that means for things like GAC, he already has a very high top 80 GP.
Right, but but it's focus. It's not like it's,
But what we don't know is how OP any of these Galactic Legends are.
Yeah.
Right?
I'd still say go finish your gas, finish your Sith Empire.
Exactly. I still agree with that, but what I'm thinking is that we don't know how OP it is. And with where your roster is, right, and if the Galactic Legends are going to be as OP as we think they are, you might be in a position where you are going to be facing them. With the number of very high relics that you have a a lot of relic 7s, and 5s and 4s within like the top 30 or so of your roster, which boosts your top 80 GP. So there is a chance that you will face somebody that has a lot of like resistance or first order only relics that boosts up something in order to get Galactic Legend Rey or Kylo. You will likely not face both with where you are. but you might face somebody
You
that has
might.
one of them.
You might, but
And if one of them is really OP and you need the actual character in order to beat it, you might face some issues in GAC. It is hard to tell right now. This is why we're telling everyone.
The reason
just
I don't think a lot of people that
bit.
don't have Galactic Legends are going to face you might face one here and there, but the characters
vast majority are not going to have them.
Yeah, that and those that do, their GP is going to shoot up through the roof. I mean, that many relic characters and stuff is going to shoot you to the moon with your GP and stuff. So it's going to create a big gap. So you might be out of the GP range for a lot of teams that are going to have that. So again, as you finish your Darth Revan team and your GAC team, I'm sorry, your gas team, that's going to keep you right where you need to be. It's not fluff GP. These are characters that are badass that are going to make you even stronger. So yeah. So all right. I'm not seeing anything else from Nightmare.
Yeah, anything else, Nightmare? Yeah, the Galactic Legend thing is very interesting because we don't have all that information.
No, we're hoping to get it this week, the rest of the information. So hopefully
we need to know what their kits are.
Yes.
I mean, let alone we still need to know what the 4th tier is for all of this, right? But we have no idea what the kit is. No. And there's a chance that they don't know what it is either because they keep on finding bugs, right? They had the same issue with Mace Windu where they were getting ready for it with Lightside GOTB and then we're like, yeah, it was 2 bugs, so we have to cancel him. And now Echo has a Omega on his basic that makes 0 sense, right? So there's a chance that there's something wrong with the Galactic Legends right now. It wouldn't surprise me. And so we're just getting more and more delays on getting this information. So until we know the kits, it's really hard to say what's going to happen. I think Gas is going to be a good, solid character. He has a lot of counters to him, which is unfortunate for a character of his level, but he's still a quality character to have.
Very much
I think working on Gas with where you are is fine. Don't worry about Galactic Legends yet. By the time you finish Gas himself and you get him up to Relic 7, then after that, hopefully we'll have enough information for you to determine what to do with the Galactic Legends.
All right. With that, we're going to call this one done. There he says, you answered all my questions. Very helpful advice. So we're glad to have helped you out. And again, shout out to your guild, the Sand Trooper Squad, and we're glad that you let us do this.
And if anyone from TI or is listening, invite Nightmare. He wants to work with you guys and not mess with you. So
come on, guys. Come in. Maybe we'll talk. Is Loki in TI? He's on TI now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's reach out to Loki.
Yeah, I think Loki's in TI now.
Say, Loki, can you help me, buddy? Come on, buddy. All right. Let's get back into some gameplay. Let's get into some questions. Finn, do you have Nightbot up? No? Yes? No? Yes? No?
Yeah, I have it open, but I haven't opened it yet. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Let me just make
Get
sure.
the questions.
Yeah,
I will
it
get
looks
some
like
gameplay going here.
Yep, it looks like everything is loading. So it looks like Nightbot is working correctly.
All right.
Okay.
Let's move to GW here. I've been
for Taco Tuesday,
and I've been using the ladies of the Resistance, so we'll keep using that team in GW.
Hey, Rose Taco, at least Butters is accepted into the group. He's just made fun of, but he's still accepted into the group. There's a difference. It's better to be the Butters than to be the Scott Malkinson. That's all I got to say. Okay. All right, first question.
The Scott Tenenbaum.
Let's see. Revenator question: would a taco and a burrito be considered
Don't even.
twins?
I already know that question. No, Finn. If you read any of these Eternal Twins questions, I will find that person in there and ban them. Actually, you know what? Because if anybody has Eternal Twins questions, I'm not going to take it out of them. I'm going to take it out on Revenator. Every time I do, that's going to be another 5 minutes he's banned. So, if you read a question,
wow.
Yeah, so go ahead, Finn. Go ahead and do it. See what happens.
Where is the RSG Baby Yoda eating a banana Twinkie emoji?
That's a good question, actually. See, those kind of questions. See, when Revenator wants to ask good questions, he can. I do not know why that's not.
So apparently, questions against me are good questions, and questions against Ranger are not.
No,
so
just specifically that question. Anything else is fine.
That is a good question. Why isn't there one, Finn?
Soon, TM? We need more subs on Twitch. I'm trying to line up our emojis with what's going on Twitch, so we need more subs on Twitch, because Twitch we've only unlocked 3 emojis right now.
That's true, yeah.
So if we get more, I think we need to hit 35 subs, and then we get a 4th and maybe even a 5th emoji. And I already have some ideas. I'm probably going to revamp some of them already that we have. And so, yeah, there's a plan. We just need more subs on Twitch in order to grab it.
We need more subs everywhere, damn it.
YouTube as well. So, yeah. Let's see. Next question is Jason Krulik.
Oh, hey.
Question: do you think veteran Chewie will be included in the Galactic Legend Ray?
Could be. We're so in the just.
I think he is.
I don't know what they're going to do with these last 4. I mean,
so there's been a running theory, which has been. I mean, I don't see it as
they just don't have enough characters. They don't have enough characters on the First Order is tapped out. That's why they had to include veteran Han. That's why it makes me think that they're going to go ships for the last part of it, right?
Kinda, right? So here's one of the things that could happen.
What could happen?
Is a new Falcon.
Oh no.
Piloted by veteran smuggler Chewie and a new veteran smuggler Lando. And the 4th tier is going to be the Raddus, the new Falcon, veteran Chewie, and veteran Lando. Needing gear, relic requirement.
I don't know. I mean,
I could see that, and the new Falcon and the new Lando are marquee characters.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I can see that happen. Now, as far as First Order goes, though,
First Order they might be able to do.
The new Admiral.
Mm-hmm.
Who else would they do for that?
That I'm not sure. First Order is kind of lacking, so it's kind of difficult. I mean, maybe they just go more characters on the First Order side and give us some of the Knights of Ren. First Order is unfortunately really tapped out right now, and doing ships with First Order doesn't make sense because most people have all of the ships already. The only thing they don't have is a finalizer.
The new Admiral.
First Order doesn't be bad.
I don't think we're not getting new characters. I'd be shocked. I think it's going to be
I would
ships.
be too, because they said that they weren't doing panic farms, and the only reason I defended them is because we have previously defined panic farm as shard farming.
Right.
So if they introduce a new character now, then they will have 100% live. Like, there's no definition I can go with that would ever defend them saying, we are trying to make sure you guys don't have to do a panic farm, and then introducing a new character like 2 weeks before.
Right.
That would be 100% a panic farm.
Right.
So,
and that wouldn't be normal for CG, because that's where they make all their money, is panic farms. So,
well, no, they also make a lot of money in gear. They make a lot in gear.
Yeah.
I don't think most people realize how much they make in gear, especially now, where you have to buy high-end pieces in order to get the Danishes, in order to salvage it. Like, you're literally buying gear in order to destroy it now with the salvage. It's pretty bad. They make a lot of money on gear.
Oh yes.
So, I mean, I think that's where they're seeing their monetary increase now. So we'll see what happens. It's hard to know exactly what they're gonna do, but yeah, I'm not sure.
All right.
It's either gonna be veteran Chewie with like something like that with a ship, Jason Krulik, or I think it's just gonna be all ships. And then the answer is no. I don't think veteran Chewie is gonna be. It's just hard to say right now because we don't know anything that they're thinking, and even if we thought we knew what they were thinking, they would probably change it because they messed up. So.
Okay.
Who the Hutt? Question for Ranger.
Oh.
Yesterday, you used Bastila lead instead of Jedi Knight Revan lead against Grievous. Why Bastila instead of Jedi Knight Revan?
Because of the extra protection and because of the tenacity and stuff when I'm using it against Grievous. I had bad RNG with it. Just the hit at the end there, because I got the res going. It just makes them more survivable. And this is a set strategy. You get B2 to pop out, you mark him first, right? Then you beat on the other droids until you can mark Grievous, and then it's game over. I just had, just the way it played out, at the end he did an AoE, it took out two of my folks. So they can, because when you do that, you're going to trigger Grievous's big hit, and I'd rather have that extra protection stuff. It works. I mean, the win rate on that is pretty high. So,
well, yeah, not to mention with the Bastila lead, you get with that extra tenacity, so the Grievous team can't be stacking like the buff immunities, and the target locks and stuff on him.
Yeah. So it's just a better way to do it. So, all right.
Okay. Next question.
It's strategery.
Who the Hutt question. Do you think a 5-star negotiator would be better for defense or offense in GAC?
Well, we learned that the hard way yesterday. They'd probably be for defense because you lose points when you use the offense. I didn't realize that, and that sucked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you don't, it doesn't count that extra reinforcement that you cannot fill because you don't have a 7-star ship. It doesn't give you any points for that, not even like an unused slot point for that. So you automatically lose out on 4 points if you use an under 7-star ship. Just automatically, you lose 4 points. There's nothing you can do in order to regain that.
Yeah.
So better on defense.
Yeah.
No. Defense don't care.
If it means that you one-shot the team, I mean...
But you won't know that until afterwards, right? So, because one of the things I've noticed on the GAC thing in SWGOH is that on GG is that they don't have the ships listed. I only see characters. I haven't seen the ships yet. So I'll wait until after this to see if they show ships as well, or if it's just characters that they're tracking.
All right.
Let's see. Next question. Bailrate Papichulo, question for Finn. Did you guys figure out what Rangers opponents used to get the score he did?
We won't know for at least a week or two because
probably
I just got my round 1 fight that I did, so it's like 2 weeks behind. So I won't know for a while. So
yeah. The next question is Revenator question. Why does Ranger keep failing at trying to push 5,000 subs? Are 5,000 subs really that heavy? I thought he was an Army Ranger.
Oh, it's not up to me. All I can do is just ask. I'm at the all I can do is just mark it and ask and keep reminding. And
I think you're missing the intent of that question.
Yeah, I'm ignoring it because
okay. Yeah. Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question, JG Hot One. Good afternoon. Question: any news when the last requirements drop and release date will be revealed for the Galactic Legend?
Nope.
Hoping soon, this week.
TM.
We're hoping this week we get the last bits, and then we'll probably the week of or right before the event drops, they'll drop the kits. But we're not going to get the kits. We'll get the next 4 announced, but we're not going to get the kits. I'm on the forums constantly, just looking. You know, I'll check every couple hours. Like, anything popped up? Okay, nothing new. Okay.
Darcion 1972 question for Affinity. Who do you think you are? What gives you the right? Oh wait, I'm channeling my Michael Scott saying goodbye to Toby. Actually, I believe you are incorrect there, Darcion. I believe that the who do you think you are, what gives you the right are questions by Kelly to Ryan when Ryan comes back as like the manager and does the presentation after they launch the Saber portal. I believe that's actually a Kelly quote that you are doing. Although you can channel your Michael Scott and go, no, when he returns. That is always appropriate. Okay. Next question. Darkseid 1972 question. Galactic Legends news tomorrow on a scale of 1 to 10. How bad will they screw us with this last requirement? Bet Chewie for resistance? I don't think so.
I'm betting a 10. I'm betting full scale. If you want it, the day that they do the Galactic Legend release, you're going to need to fork over cash.
If you want to right away.
That's my say.
Yeah.
I'm not forking over cash. I mean, I'm working on what I know. I mean, Hero Resistance Finn, I pretty much have the pieces other than Kyrotex that I have to start farming for the other 6 characters. Ray and JTR are already relicked. So it's just a matter of getting the pieces. But I got to see what the last 4 are. And even then, I still have to do Hero Resistance Finn. And then if the Radix is going to be involved, I'll have to spend a bunch of crystals to do the refresh to get her ship to 7 stars. So we're still in the lurch about a lot of stuff. So again, I'm just holding and waiting, farting, hoarding, just waiting to see. So that's all you can do.
I beg CG to prove me wrong. You know, please prove me wrong.
Oh, Darcion, yeah. So he does say that in the interview process, right? On the exit interview of Toby. Before he leaves.
What?
I think Kelly says the same thing to Ryan too when he's doing his presentation when he comes back. That's where I was recalling that. But okay, they're saying the GAC history is up, Ranger.
I looked. The first round was. I didn't have anything.
Let me see. What was this? I'm gonna see if I can.
Yeah, mine only goes to 3-3.
We will look. Let us see if we can see it.
Yeah, it says 3-3 for me as well.
Let me see.
Yeah, it's there. It's the round that starts 3-3.
Oh, okay. Let me look here.
Okay, so he beat
Round
your bounty hunter team with a
CLS.
4-man CLS. He beat your Karth team with a Newt team with Watt and Enfys. Beat your Geos with Treya. Beat your Grievous with a 4-man Padme. Beat your Night Sisters with the Geos. Beat your Padme with the Jedi Knight Revan.
Yeah,
Beat the Kira team with the Rey Jedi Training.
Okay.
Yeah, it all seems reasonable.
Yep, seems legit.
There you go. Slashman wrote so Ranger can't get it up.
What's that?
Slashman wrote so Ranger can't get it up.
Well, these things happen.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, next
Well,
question.
luckily we live in this day and age where you can take a pill for everything.
That's right. Give me the blue.
Yeah, that's right.
Finn won't give me any.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, honestly, I think that how bad will they screw us with the last requirement? I think it's going to be a 3. I think it's legitimately going to be either the Finalizer and the Radis on both sides, right? With 3 of the ships that we already have. I don't think it's going to be anything surprising.
Wow, you're being really optimistic, Finn.
I am, because somebody has to. Otherwise, everyone's going to say the game is dying. Okay. Minato Namikaze,
But
question
the game
for
is
Finn.
dying.
Hey, hush you. Okay, question for Finn. Has Finn mentally recovered from Rimon's mods?
Oh, boy.
So, how do I put this? I didn't really have any issues because I know I kept my mods okay. So it hasn't really been any, like, mental stuff that, like, affected me. I was just shocked that his mods were the way that they were.
They're poopy.
I was honestly shocked. Like, there was... Like, when Remon said, like, he didn't care about mods, like, this is legitimately, like, not caring about mods at all. Like, unmodded characters, didn't have a depth of mods, left so many of them unsliced, not even leveled up. Like, they weren't even leveled up. He had, like, so many level 1 mods.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it literally was, he farmed mods until he was full, didn't bother putting them on characters, and then decided I'm just going to farm mats for a while, and that was it. So his roster has, like, so many mod mats, but, like, no mods. So I don't know what to make of it. Oh, I was depressed for Remon. Like, I don't know how you can play this game with mods like that.
No.
Because you can't even you wouldn't even be able to do a lot of the stuff in the game with those levels of mods.
No.
So, to be honest, looking at the mods, you can kind of understand why Grande was giving him a hard time of like, oh, does Riemann even play the game anymore?
Yeah. Like,
you kind of understand it, but I mean, let's just hope that Riemann actually is going to start farming some mods now.
I hope so. I mean, I can help him. I don't even mind. Before Ranger even does like a full remodding, he needs to have a depth of mods in order to allow for remodding. Because if Ranger goes through and the first thing he does is basically delete 3-dot and 4-dot mods, Ranger's gonna Remon's gonna have like 10 mods left.
No,
Yeah, I know, right?
he's not. He has so many 5-dot mods in there that are not equipped that are just sitting there that piss me off. I'm like, God, you didn't even touch these.
So
let me,
don't
that's
know.
what really upset. Like, you have all these 3-dot mods equipped, and you got all these 5-dots sitting here doing nothing. It's like, oh my God.
yeah, I know. It's
Well,
Uh,
here's the
it's
scary
interesting.
part. Ranger, remember when you first started giving him a hard time about the 3-dots when there was that one 3-dot triangle on
It's
Stick Gray?
Just...
Imagine all the 5-dot mods that were sitting in his inventory gathering dust.
I can't. It's
and
just,
I would still sit here
At
and
that
defend. I would still sit here and defend 4-dot mods and some potential 3-dot mods depending on how he rolled them. But I can't with the rest of his roster.
5-dot mods. It could be
Yeah, I
easy.
can't with the rest of the roster because some of those are really bad. And I think
It's so horrible.
So yeah.
Oh boy, that's the thing. If he didn't have any other mods and that's all he had, I would be like, okay, we can keep some of these. But when I look in his inventory and there's like 5-dot mods out the
I don't know
ass.
if what you're saying is worse or better though, Ranger.
Oh my God.
The fact that he has all the other mods and still uses 3-dot and 4-dots to me
It's
worse.
just so God.
I love your remod. You need to
not
work
good.
on mods.
It's
like this game is all about mods,
Yeah,
and
it's
you
not
know
good.
that. Like you can have all the gear you want, but if your mods are not at least even somewhat reasonable, like the characters won't even work. It just doesn't.
I mean,
yeah, that was an interesting experience. Yeah. All right, Matt Bailey question from the smuggler mission today. I got a health set defense primary arrow with 5 speed in the secondary, and rolled potency 5 times to 9.2 defense. Who gets it? So,
boy, that's
defense primary, health set, 5 speed secondary with potency on the primary.
It doesn't have health secondary, so I don't want to put that on
Fives?
No, not 5s.
B2 comes to mind first for me.
Yeah, potency with defense and health. Yeah. It's hard. You need something that is going to benefit from the defense and the health, but has attacks that do stun and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. B2 because you don't need the speed.
No, it doesn't. Grievous needs secondary health as well.
Yeah, if you don't have a lot of health on him, it doesn't push very well.
Say it would also depend on what your mod depth is as well, though. Stormtrooper Han. There you go.
No, not Stormtrooper Han. I'm trying to go through the things.
Yeah, Scion, Ouchie Dumpling. Scion, that would work on Scion.
Yeah, Scion would be a good one without because of his.
Scion wouldn't be bad. I like Scion faster though, but I can see a defensive. I can see a defensive oriented Scion potentially working.
Yeah, I can do that.
Maybe on Masked Kylo, that could work on him.
Still needs health secondary. You need speed and health secondaries on your mods.
That's a very interesting question.
It is.
That's question. It's an interesting mod because if 5 hit potency with an odd primary, because defense doesn't.
Well, potency for 5s, you know, it'll help him stick that speed down on his basic. You know.
What else is there? I mean, the other one that I can think of is Sith Trooper, but you would have to put Sith Trooper on the Traya team, not the Revan team.
Sith Trooper, the red one?
Sith Empire Trooper. Sorry, Sith Empire Trooper.
I was going to say...
Yeah, he's Sith still going to be Trooper. Sith Empire Trooper to me. The other one's going to be Red Trooper. Yeah. No, Sith Empire Trooper is actually good because he can inflict defense down with his basic, and he counterattacks. So defense with then the potency primary to hit defense down. But if you put him on a Revan team, then he's not going to really benefit from his defense. So he's much better off on a Traya team on that. Trying to think who else. I'm at a loss for who else. I think those are... my initial thoughts would be those are the ones, but I can't... There's probably some other ones that I'm missing, but those would be the first ones that I think of. K2. Doesn't K2 daze with his basic, potentially?
Yeah, that would be good.
So K2.
Or Cassian. That could work on Cassian as well.
I like Cassian a little bit faster, though. But it can work on Cassian. But I'm thinking K2, actually. That might be a perfect mod for K2SO, now that I think about it.
Another one that could possibly work on would be Sunfac.
Yeah, Sunfac is a decent one as well. I like the option of Sunfac. Yeah, so you're kind of looking for tanky characters that counterattack. That's basically the main thing you're looking for, I think. Oh, thank you, Revenator. He dazes with his special, but offense down with his basic. Thank you.
Oh, offense down is still pretty good.
Yeah, I would still do offense down. That's fine. Cup, hush you. / Van Rhodes. Northern Border, the perfect mod for K2SO is on your bench with K2SO. I use K2S, so Rogue One is actually not a bad cleanup team. It can still be used very effectively as a cleanup team, but in lower matchups, like not the full Relic matchup. You won't see there. But it all just... Okay. Next question is from Nathan H. Question, which droids would you recommend relicking for not just gas, but also GA, TW, and TV? Honestly, all of them.
Yeah.
You're probably going to use all of those droids with a Grievous team in GA, TW, and TB. Because you use B1, B2. So I'll say Droidica is the only one you may not. But B1, B2, and Magna Guard end up on your Grievous team. The fifth can potentially be like a Watt, right? So you may not use Droidica, but you could also use Droidica on that team and stick Watt on your new team and go with something completely different there. So those three droids would be good for not just gas, but also in general for your GA, your GAC. But those would be the ones I would focus on. And then on the light side, 3PO, of course. I'm assuming you're talking about dark side, but on the light side, don't forget 3PO.
Yeah, 3PO, BB-8. BB-8 does real well. It makes him super tanky.
Well, he's not gas, though.
That is true. But it's a droid that goes really well with Grievous. He really is, so...
But 3PO, you don't have to necessarily relic, but I would work on his right side mods, right? And if you have his right side mods, you might just push him into relic 0. You don't have to actually get relics on him. But his speed and stuff is very useful. So at least right side on 3PO. But 3PO can stay gear 12 with 3 out of 6 on the right side and remain the left. But he's actually pretty decent. Let's see. Next question. Ouchie Dumpling. Question. How do you know they are doing this nightmare? I'm assuming this is from something earlier.
Oh, about the
the fleet shard thing, yeah. He's seen it happen to him where every time he pushes, he gets sniped back a good deal. I think we had this conversation in Discord, I remember now. Nathan H. Question, how good do the Geonosians need to be to do well in the TV missions? I believe what you need primarily for the accolade, right, is like a gear 12 across the board, but you need a really strong GBA, right? I think his GBA needs like relic something or other, but you can kind of get away with gear 12 for the other ones, although it's not consistent. And then for the other missions, I mean, you probably want it a little bit higher, but I think the relic on GBA is going to be the most important, and the rest of them, gear 12 is what you need to shoot for.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Nobunaga, question, Ranger, can Kermit Singh always look on the bright side of life?
No.
There you go. That's for Wednesday streams, apparently. That's what you're getting. Ouchie, question, can we get a comprehensive gas 501st guide to gear, speed, turn order strategies for different opponents? Yeah, I'm working on my gear, and then I'll start working on those kind of videos again. Even though they'll be late, I'll try to work on those.
If you need footage, cool. I can try to get you some. What do you need, like?
No, I'll figure it out. I have to look at the kits a little bit more and see, because I'm going to work on remodding Gas probably in like another week once I get his gear up a little bit more and figure out exactly how I want my turn meter sequence and stuff to go. So I'm going to play around with it probably in a little bit. So we'll figure it out.
That's
Revenator, question, is Ranger encouraging the cause by making a martyr out of me?
You have to be famous or a prophet to be a martyr, first of all, Revenator, and you're none of those things, so no.
Question, terminal fins? No, there are no terminal fins. Okay, Bill Rapapuchillo, question, why punish Revenator when you can punish Finn or Grim? Because he does that all the time.
Yeah, I punish them all. Yeah, I mean...
there's plenty of other things for us to get punished for.
Yeah.
Particularly me. I mean, I blame Finn as a thing for a reason. Rooster, question, is the everlasting doppelganger lore video done? Ranger?
The way they worded that. Yes, I'm just checking it. It takes time, guys.
Rooster didn't want to trigger you by saying it.
He didn't, so I'll let it get away. I'll let that slide.
Okay. Doc Ravage, question. If the Radis is on defense and uses the Haldo maneuver and wins, is there no capital ship for the next attack?
I believe so.
No. No, because it's on defense. You're coming in with a new capital ship. It's a different attack.
Oh, I don't know.
I think he means on the defensive team is the capital ship.
Oh, you're talking about the
gone.
defensive one. Yes, capital ship is gone. Because the Radis destroys itself on the thing, so if you go in with your next attack, correct, there is no capital ship on defense, and you would come in with a capital ship. That is correct. I was thinking like he destroys your. I thought he was asking, does it destroy your capital ship like permanently for all your attacks? But no, yeah. Kazekage Too Easy question: do you think they will give Akbar a resistance tag for Galactic Legend Ray? No, I do not.
No.
Northern Border question: do you guys feel there is a sharp turn away from speed mods in the relic meta? Is 6E health king now? No, speed is still king.
Though it's entirely possible that Kylo Ren might be able to Supreme Leader Kylo might be able to reduce opponent's speed.
No, because it's not a
mastery thing.
Nope, speed is not a stat in mastery.
Oh, okay.
They did that intentionally because relics do not affect speed. Only the gear 12 pieces on the right side, they are the last thing in your gear that will affect speed. No relic has speed as one of their 3 stats.
Well, there you go.
So it shouldn't affect speed. What they are doing, though, is they are trying to make more value to some of the other ones and specific characters that don't benefit necessarily from speed, right? So you're seeing all these bonus turns and turn meter gains and counterattacks and things that make us think like, yeah, these characters don't need speed. But every character every team has one character that requires speed in order to be the engine for that team. And so speed will always be king, although they are working on trying to make it less effective. And they're going about it the wrong way because really they need to do it by modifying mods, which I've talked about before. So they just need to go about this the correct way.
Yeah, that's right. Say it the correct way. Say, yeah.
The Honkler question: the best primary on the cross for Chewie for the MILF? It doesn't matter. Stats on your mods do not matter for ships. All that matters is the level of the mod and the dots of the mod.
Yeah,
so as long as you have
6E, there you go.
Yep, that is all you need. The stats are completely irrelevant for the purposes of ships. You just need to max out the mod. That's it.
Science.
I'll see if there's any last few questions here. But then I need to go get my greensmith. Revenator question: where's the lore video? Yeah, he's working on it. Grande Verga question: how do you become a prophet for Arkin and Thexan?
You just said that.
That was Grande Verga, because you said that the only time you can be a martyr is if you're famous. So he wants to know how one can become.
Well,
that.
you said the magical words, so goodbye,
but
Revenator.
It's actually a legitimate question based on what you said.
Bye, Revenator.
That was a legitimate question based on what you had said, Ranger. That was a legit question based on what you said.
Yep. Well, there you go.
That's how you become a martyr. Grande Verga, your question has been answered. That is how you become a prophet for Arkin and Texan. Congratulations, Revenator.
There you go.
You are now officially a Eternal Twins martyr.
Oh, you said it again, so that's another. As soon as he
comes
back.
No, he didn't say anything else.
Well, yeah, but you said it. I said if he said anything, Finn. So.
Well, he has. He's officially become it now because of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're Spiderface question: when are we getting veteran Lando or Wedge? I don't think so. Well, let me put it this way: I don't think it's going to be for the Galactic Legends. We might get them, but I don't think they're going to be tied in with the Galactic Legend. They might just be additional characters they throw at, which is going to be weird.
Nice.
Yeah, it would be nice. It would be really kind of weird, though.
I honestly think that CG's going to screw us over. So
probably, yeah. Matt Bailey, thumbs down for the video in memory of Revenator.
Oh, that's another mark against Revenator, so we'll just make sure he stays off.
Why is that a mark against? He didn't even say anything about the people.
Yeah.
He doesn't say anything about the people at all that you don't want to hear.
Well, I'm an angry god, and this is the way I perceive things.
John Pritchard, question: do you think Palpatine could be one of the final requirements for the Galactic Legend? No. In fact, I think it's the opposite. I think the Galactic Legends are going to be requirements for a new Palpatine.
That could be interesting.
I'm going completely opposite route.
You think clone Palpatine is going to be a Galactic Legend, huh?
Well, something above a Galactic Legend. I think Galactic Legend Kylo and Rey are going to be needed to unlock the Palpatine, which I think is going to make them a status above Galactic Legend. So the way that I'm seeing them now with what they've said, right, it sounds like the way they're going to release things is you're going to have Galactic Legends, which are going to incorporate our rosters and give you one from each side, right? The light side and dark side. They're going to try to release these in parallel. Then I think both of them are going to combine to bring you closer to a general, like, super Galactic Legend character. So Rey and Kylo are probably going to be needed for Palpatine, right? If we look at maybe what's going to happen with Luke, right? I'm trying to think what we may get with Luke, but we may get like a new, as weird as this is, and I can't believe I'm saying this, we might get like a new Han or like a new Leia maybe with a new Vader that come together in order to form the new like actual Jedi Luke, for example. Right? If they're trying to keep it balanced, they work on light side, dark side, and then they release one character. They could do light side, dark side, release Palpatine. Light side, dark side, release Jedi Luke, something like that. That's kind of the way I'm thinking they're going to be doing this now. But we'll see. It's hard to tell right now.
They said that they're going to go back to the original series here real soon for characters and stuff. So, you know, I think you got a good theory there, Finn.
So we'll see. And for his own sake, I'll stop with questions. Let me see. Northern Border question: what is your best metaphor for Remod's mod game? 2,000 empty water bottles in the back of a car. Oh my god, that's awful. Man, Remod. Stings, do you think Galactic Legend Kylo will have an ability to permanently steal 1/6 mod from a random opponent? God, that would be awful.
To be honest, I was thinking about that last night. I get a feeling there will be synergy between Supreme Leader Kylo and the new Rey, and I think he's gonna be like fives for the new Rey.
It's possible.
You know, like if you kill Rey, he sacrifices himself to keep her alive.
And then last question, Darth Sion question: what original trilogy content would you like CG to bring to the game after Galactic Legend? I think I just mentioned it. I have no problem with them doing things in this Galactic Legend format, and I think the idea would be that they would create a sequence of characters that would lead us to a Jedi Luke. So we would have 2 Galactic Legends that we would need in order to get a Jedi Luke. That's what I'm thinking. So, there we go. Yeah, Ouchie's right. I know that. Rey and Kylo can't be on the same team, but...
Oh, they can't?
No 2 Galactic Legends can be on the same team. They already said.
Oh, I must have missed that.
Okay.
All right, anything else?
No, that's it.
Oh, Renovator's there. I missed him. Let me just put him in timeout. There you go, buddy. So you can go with your friend. Yeah, there you go, Renovator. There you go, buddy. All right. So with that, make sure you give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you check our content on Twitch. Are you guys playing Human Fall Flat today, or
not Human Fall Flat? Don't Starve.
Yeah,
Don't Starve tonight at 8.
So there you go. And scene. Revenator's on a timeout. So yeah. I told you what was going to happen. Y'all didn't want to listen. So I'm not going to punish any of you guys. I'm just going to punish him. So there you go. Here goes the Venerator. He can come with all the names he wants. It's not hard for me to go click, timeout, click, timeout. All right, we love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We're gonna go take a break. They'll be back tonight, and thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow with, let's see, just a regular lunch stream, and then we got the normal, the Wednesday night stream, the longest running live stream. We're getting close to 200, Finn. We got to start talking about what we want to do for that. It's a big deal, Finn. 200 episodes.
Pants off, dance off.
Oh, well, there you go. So, all right. With that, peace out. Y'all be safe, and we will holler at you later.